Hello everyone, Dr. Malcolm here. Today we're diving into one of the most persistent, fascinating, and, let's be honest, strangely resilient conspiracy theories of all time. Why do people think the moon landing was fake? Buckle up, because we're going to explore the psychology, the history, and of course the evidence often used to claim humanity never left Earth. Let's rewind to 1969. NASA lands Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin on the moon. The world watches in awe. 600 million people, one of the largest TV audiences in history. But almost immediately, even before the astronauts returned home, whispers started circulating. Was it all staged? Could NASA really have pulled this off? Maybe this was just Cold War propaganda. By the mid-1970s, the idea had snowballed into a full-blown conspiracy theory. And in 1978, a Hollywood mockumentary called Capricorn 1, which showed a fake Mars landing, poured jet fuel on the fire. Let's take a look at the most popular claims and why they're scientifically incorrect. Understanding the misconceptions is key to understanding the psychology behind them. True, there's no wind, but the flag looks like it's waving because it had a horizontal support rod at the top and because the astronauts were twisting it into the ground. Without air resistance, motion takes longer to settle. Physics, not a film studio. Correct, the stars are not visible, but that's because the surface of the moon is bright. The cameras were exposed for the astronauts and the lunar surface, not the night sky. Try photographing stars next to a bright object on Earth, you won't see them either. This one sounds convincing until you remember the moon has an uneven surface, hills and dips bend shadows, and with only one light source, the sun, strong perspective effects naturally occur. Again, physics over conspiracy. We didn't have smartphones, true, but we did have Saturn V rockets, still among the most powerful machines ever built. The moon landing required massive engineering, not microchips. The Van Allen belts are dangerous with long exposure. NASA minimized risks by sending the spacecraft through the thinnest part of the belts at high speed. The radiation dose was small, similar to a medical scan. Now this is the part that fascinates me. Why does this conspiracy survive? After events like Watergate and the Vietnam War, people began distrusting governments. When trust erodes, conspiracy theories bloom. When something feels almost too amazing, people assume it must be fake. It's a phenomenon called proportionality bias. Big events demand big explanations. Our brains evolve to spot patterns even when they're not real. A weird shadow or a strange glint becomes proof. Believing you've uncovered a hidden truth can feel empowering. Psychologists call this epistemic closure, the belief that you possess information others don't. Movies, TV, memes, anything that dramatizes the moon landing fuels the idea that it could be fake. Let's quickly run through what confirms the landing was real, because the proof is overwhelming. We left retroreflectors on the moon, which scientists still use today to measure Earth-Moon distance with lasers. Independent tracking stations in multiple countries, not just the US, monitored Apollo missions in real time. Over 400,000 people worked on Apollo. A hoax of that scale would be impossible to contain. Satellites today have photographed the landing sites, showing footprints, rover tracks, and equipment left behind. And finally, the physics checks out, rocket equations, orbital mechanics, everything is consistent with a real mission. So why do people think the moon landing was fake? Because conspiracies are compelling, they're dramatic, they tap into our psychology in surprising ways. But the evidence, it's solid. Humans walked on the moon and someday soon we'll go back. Remember, the moon landing and the incredible Apollo astronauts exist, not just as history but as inspiration. They remind us what's possible when curiosity, science, and determination come together. If humans could reach the moon, then you can achieve something amazing too. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments which conspiracy theory should we explore next. Until next time, I'm Dr. Malcolm, reminding you to stay curious, stay skeptical, and stay scientific.